I'm Roy Spencer, and we're going to take a drive this morning in one of the more iconic Mercedes. It's a 123 series turbodiesel, 1982 300D. It's amazing, at least in the Bay Area, a day doesn't go by where I don't see some derivative of the 123 diesel. Often they're hobbling and filthy, but they're still on the road. It's really extraordinary. This is a good one. It's a car I bought 3 or 4 years ago out of Marin County, north of the Golden Gate Bridge. Really interesting color, really attractive color and trim combination. Pastel gray, so a light non-metallic gray with blue MB Tex interior. So really a great combination that works well together. About 131,000 miles. We very carefully prepared the car when I had it initially a few years ago. Massive preparation, not so much cosmetically, but lots of technical improvements, which is pretty much standard procedure when I get these cars from private parties. So we chased all the loose ends, and it's quite expensive to do that, particularly the climate control system, AC, heat, etc. It was originally fitted with the bunt style alloy wheels, and the client that I sold the car to ultimately wanted to have the classic look, so I sourced fresh stamped steel wheels, and we bought a new set of the classic painted wheel covers from the Mercedes Classic Center. And the finish on those covers is kind of a satin finish, so they're not particularly bright. And I found over the years one way to really make those wheel covers pop is to chrome them. So we chromed the new wheel covers, and of course painted the centers pastel gray. So it gives the car this really rich look. Wheels and wheel covers are such a focal point on any car, so the car is really attractive, really attractive. And I have to say, quite rare in that when I went and measured the paint with my electronic paint depth indicator, the paint measures original depths, and I put together some schematics as such with all the paint readings, so you can see what my measurements were, and they're definitely indicative of an original paint car, and that's really unusual, very unusual for 82 era 300D. Factory sunroof, cruise control, certainly a wonderfully analog car. I sold it on to a good client who lives in the Philippines and keeps some cars here. This car was stored at the spectacular Auto Vault in Beverly Hills, below the Ralph Lauren store on Rodeo Drive. So it's lived a charmed life for the last few years. My client decided he wanted to step up to something with a little more power, so I took this car in trade against an investment grade 01 E55 that I had available. So picked this car up in Beverly Hills, blasted home, 85 miles an hour, easy, all the way up Highway 5, cruise control, comfortable. So it's a dialed-in 300D turbo. Everybody loves these cars. They're holding their values really well, particularly for real nice cars, fully sorted cars. They're surprisingly worth more than a similar condition and mileage 300 SD, and that's because it's such a charming design, and a car that's been part of our culture and the global culture for so many years, Trying to escape the rain here this morning before this storm hits, but we're going to get a little wet here, I think. replacement, good handling cars, remarkable amount of grip, great brakes. Cosmetics on this car are very nice. Interior is very nice. Dash pad, very nice. A couple of very small fractures, but very nice. All the reconditioning repair orders are available. The new owner will receive a massive group of repair orders and invoices. Don't hesitate to give me a call if you have any questions. I know the car well. It's the second time I've owned it. Feel free to drop me a note.